Hello everyone and welcome to another Power Gaming video. Guys, Rise of Iron comes out next week. The wait is almost over, but the preparation is nowhere near being over. In this video, we're going to talk about a few things that you need to be doing before the release of Rise of Iron. You need to start now and get it done by next Tuesday at Reset when Rise of Iron releases. So jumping right in, faction edging, guys. I know you've heard this before from previous DLCs. This is something it's very valuable, man. Edging each one of your factions is going to allow you to, on day one, go and turn in a couple of bounties, for the respected faction or whatever, and get a new faction package. Now, this is important because the new faction packages will more than likely, I can almost guarantee you, drop at light levels higher than what is currently in the game. So that's going to give you an advantage day one right out of the gate. Within the first 30 minutes of the game, you're going to have a faction package from every single faction. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually break these down individually, one by one. So for House of Judgment, this one, Eris offers 3 bounties, each worth 250 experience apiece, or faction rep apiece, totaling 750. Now, you need 3,000 to rank him up, but don't get discouraged, because all you need to do is go knock out Skolas for 500 rep each time you do it, and you can edge House of Judgment to perfection. Then, once you have him edged, just complete one of his bounties and hang on to it. And that way, all you need to do is push A to complete, or X, I guess, if you're on PlayStation, and you have just ranked up Eris. Next up for the Cryptarch. Cryptarch is the easiest one, because all you need to do to rank him up is turn in fucking Engrams. So once you have your Engrams turned in and your Cryptarch is edged, just start saving some engrams, guys, and that's all you got to do, and wait until Rise of Iron comes out to turn them in, and you will rank up your Cryptarch. Super simple. Now, it's not yet known whether or not the exotics will drop at higher light levels in Rise of Iron. Nobody knows if it's going to be year 1 or year 2 light levels or year 3 light levels when you turn in a pre-existing exotic engram. But in any case, stockpiling your exotics is going to rank up your Cryptarch a lot, so you will get Cryptarch packages, which could give you legendaries, which could turn into higher light level gear. So it's still something that you want to do. At this point, you have nothing to lose, so why not do it? Next up, Queen's Wrath. There's no word yet as to whether or not Queen's Wrath will actually give you year 3 gear, but I'd rather do it and it not have it than not do it and it do have it. So, for example, when Taken King came out, Queen's Wrath gave class items at a new light level, at the new highest light, or up to 300. So if that carries over into Rise of Iron, if they up the rewards for this, at least you can get a good class item out of it. Now, for Queen's Wrath, you can see that I don't have any of the bounties down here. She offers 3 a week, 2 for 250, and 1 for 500, totaling 1,000. You need 3,000 to rank her up, so if you're not within 1,000 points of ranking up Queen's Wrath, you might not be able to do it. But as you can see here, I have an Etheric Light. This is worth 150 rep with Queen's Wrath, so all I need to do when Rise of Iron comes out is go over to Petrovenge in the Vestian Outpost and give her this, and I will rank up Queen's Wrath, and I'll get my faction package. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Next up for Vanguard, do your bounties, do your strikes. That one's pretty cut and dry. Same goes for Crucible. You can see here that I have completed all 5 of this week's True Meaning of War bounties, but I have not turned any of them in. That's because I want to hang on to all of these, and then after Rise of Iron comes out, I will turn them all in and turn in a True Meaning of War bounty. Now, the reason that I'm doing it this way is because I feel like if you go ahead and turn all these in now, and you just keep your True Meaning of War bounty loaded right now, it's going to be loaded at the current light levels, which are dropping really weird. If you watched my video this past Monday for Nightfall versus True Meaning of War, you will see that I got a 304 item from my True Meaning of War bounty. So that's why I'm not turning any of these in right now. I'm just going to wait until after Rise of Iron, turn them all in, and then turn in my True Meaning of War bounty. And in doing so, I will also rank up the Crucible and get a Crucible package. So that's how I'm doing that. Dead Orbit or Future War Cult New Monarchy, this is the easiest one. I'll give you guys a little tip because this pulls rep from both of these. So if you're doing Crucible or Strikes, then you're going to be getting faction rep as well. So once you get your faction edged, all you need to do is go over here to your mission items and abandon this. Throw this away, throw away your faction allegiance, and then after you're done edging your Vanguard and your Crucible, then you can go back to your respective faction and pick up that faction badge again. It'll cost you 2,500 Glimmer, but that way you're not, having to rank it up twice and wasting a bunch of spirit or a bunch of materials and all that to get it edged again. So once you get this close, just go ahead and abandon it, finish these, edge both of these, and then come back and pick this up again. So next up we have Eris Morn. Now Eris is going to fall in the same category as Queen's Wrath. We don't know if Eris will offer up new stuff, but in the Taken King, Eris offered up some artifacts up to 300 and some class items up to 300. And with the April update, Eris's stuff actually went up to 310. So this is another one of those, you have nothing to lose. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but if it does work, it's going to give you a bump. Now, you can see here that I have a Crota's Bane bounty completed worth 750 reps, so that's going to be more than enough for me to rank this up. And yeah, guys, all you need to do is go do the Court of Oryx. When you complete your first Court of Oryx, regardless of what difficulty it is, you will get the Eris bounty. It's a 3-step bounty, 200 rep for first step, 500 rep for second step, and 1,000 rep for the 750 rep for the third step, totaling 1,450 rep each time you do it. So there's a good chance that in completing this bounty, you will get this edged, or close to it anyway, to where when you turn in the third step for 750, you will rank up Eris Morn. And I didn't mention this a second ago, but once you edge your Vanguard, just hang on to one of the bounties. You want to get it to within one bounty of turning it in to rank up your Vanguard. So that's why I have this little Vanguard bounty down here. So the last one that we're going to talk about is the Gunsmith. Now the Gunsmith, honestly, is probably going to be one of the most important ones to do. I would put this one up there with Crucible, Vanguard, and Faction, because this one's almost guaranteed to give you a higher light level weapon, as the Gunsmith is a new vendor that came with Taken King, and this will be the Gunsmith's first actual expansion that he'll be selling these faction packages and all that stuff. So I hate using the word guarantee, but I can almost guarantee you that the Gunsmith is going to be worth leveling up. So what you want to do for the Gunsmith is once you get him leveled, and remember, each one of the field test weapons are worth 250 rep each time you complete one. So you don't need to edge him too close. You want to get him to within 250, which you can see I'm exactly that far away right now. So once you get him to within 250, just pick up one of his weapons and do a few, or get a few of the kills that it requires you to do, but don't complete it, because when you complete it, when you achieve 100% on that little progression bar that you see down there, it auto-completes and gives you the rep. It's not something that you have to turn in manually. It auto-completes it. So you don't want to complete it. Just hang on to it. And then after Rise of Iron, for example, this one right here is use against Vex targets. So once Rise of Iron comes out, I will head to Venus, kill a few Vex, and I will rank up my Gunsmith. So there you have it, guys. Just a few tips to pass along to you. Also, I don't have any on this character. I had 3 Iron Banner bounties, but as you guys know, they took those away with 2.4.0. But Trials bounties. If you still have Trials bounties that are completed, which I do on my other 2 characters, hang on to them, man. Hang on to them, and do not turn them in until after Rise of Iron. And another thing is tomorrow, Xur will come for the last time in Year 2. So I would say go ahead and stock up on some 3 of coins. Depending on whether or not you want to trade heavy for faction rep, I would say maybe go ahead and stock up on some heavy ammo cents too. But other than that, that's the only 2 things that you need to be spending your strange coins on for Xur tomorrow. I would definitely not recommend you buying any weapons or armor from him, as they're going to be obsolete next week. Or in terms of light level, they will. So save your strange coins, guys. Just spend them on 3 of coins and your heavy ammo cents, like I said, if you want to trade those for faction rep. Another thing, real quick before I let you go ahead and max out your legendary marks and your glimmer before Rise of Iron. Try your best to get both of these maxed out. If your glimmer is already maxed out, head over to the Gunsmith and buy some armor materials or some weapon parts. That way you're not missing an opportunity to get glimmer. All you need to do is just go buy some of these and then build your glimmer back up. Once it's maxed out again, go buy some more. Or alternatively, what I like to do is once my glimmer is maxed out, I'll head to Varix in the Reef, and I will trade Ether Seeds and 250 glimmer, or Is it? No, it's Ether Seeds. Yeah, Ether Seeds and 250 Glimmer, I think, is how much they cost. But you can actually buy heavy ammo scents from him. That's typically where I get mine. I don't use Xur for heavy ammo scents anymore. But that's just so you're not wasting Glimmer. I typically get it to 25,000, and then I'll go spend 5,000 and just go play the game again. And it doesn't take me very long to get it maxed back out because I keep on the Taken Ghost that gives me Glimmer when killing Taken enemies. And there's Taken all over this fucking game. So you're gonna fill your Glimmer back up really quickly if you keep one of these Taken Ghosts on. This is the only one that I ever use, and my Glimmer pretty much stays maxed out. But yeah, guys, there you go. These are just a few of my exotics. I have about 30 more in my vault. I don't have any exotic boots on this character because I'm going to open all those. I have about 5 or 6 of them in my vault. All those are going to get opened on my Warlock with the hopes that I get the new pair of Warlock exotic boots. But we'll see how that plays out, and we'll see how it goes. But anyway, guys, when Rise of Iron comes out, I'm going to have you covered on so many different videos. I already have, as you can see, 7,500 silver in my account here. I'm going to be buying 20 Radiant Treasure Boxes and doing a live opening of those, seeing what kind of exotic ornaments we can get and all that good stuff. In addition to that, I will be making a video showing you what I get from every single one of these faction packages. That way you guys can know which ones are worth leveling up and which ones are not. So many video ideas planned for you guys. Seriously, man, I have so much stuff written down in my phone on the iPhone's little notes thing. I just have 15, 20 video ideas that I'm going to try to make for you guys, and hopefully they all pan out, and hopefully I can get them up in a decent amount of time after Rise of Iron comes out. But this video is going to come to an end. If you enjoyed it, click like. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, I fucking love you. Thank you for watching, and take care, guys.